Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse. The Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UTSA's offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance.
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
Firing to the right, complete. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He just barely got enough with that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's De La Rosa. Got it in the middle, it's Traore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Spins away from the defense. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. With jet sweep pass. Oh, what a cut! Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Roadrunners are flying down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll try it again. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Sends it back in motion. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield, it's De La Rosa. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. He's got it along the sideline. Off to the races. Touchdown, TCU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over for this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
TCU, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Roadrunners will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. QB draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's De La Rosa. Quickly to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Pushes ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The receiver on the jet sweep. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Frederick. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air, it's De La Rosa. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally...
He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. To the air on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Zings it complete to the right. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets open down the middle. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They are willing to roll the dice, going for it. 4th and short from the 41. Here comes the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's De La Rosa. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll give it to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 16 to Coastal Carolina. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And now on second down for this offense. Catch in the middle, it's Frederick. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jars loose by the hit. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Looking downfield, it's De La Rosa. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They'll run the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. They just keep firing. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on third down. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go up top on second and short. Fakes to grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Setting up the screen. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. To the air, it's De La Rosa. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
The Roadrunners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Dropping back, it's De La Rosa. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the ground. Quick spin on the run. Got the first down and more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quick completion on the out route. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the inside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the stick. receiver. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's complete to the right.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Going to swing it on second down. Looking left. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The official says no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Catch in the middle. It's Traore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Roadrunners in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's De La Rosa. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Horned Frogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be dragged down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it's no good. He missed it. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game.
With that miss, this kid's now 2 for 5 kicking field goals. This just shows you the importance of having a good offense, especially down in the red zone, because field goals, they're not always gimmies.
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's De La Rosa. He's got him in the flat. Makes a man miss. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
TCU 31, UTSA 13.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Oh, he's got some space. The 20, 10, touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard.
And the returner will be knocked down.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of room to run. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
The Roadrunners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gives it on the option. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. Whips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, UTSA! Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's De La Rosa. It's complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it in the middle. It's Traore.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together, dominating this football game.
The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's De La Rosa. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he... Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down play from the gun. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
At the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him downfield. They'll immediately call timeout. The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Roadrunners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Ball State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Muncie had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the map.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.